Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for October. I hope everybody's doing great. I am going to take a quick second here, Scorpio, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Scorpio out there. If you find yourself in that situation, check your other signs and placements and see if your messages might be in those readings. Keep in mind that the monthly energies are predictive. So if these events aren't occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks, depending on your individual timeline. And as always, Scorpio, don't push yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, what would you like Scorpio to know for the month of October? All right, Scorpio, you are starting out with the sun in reverse. So there's something here you're not clear about. Some of you could be experiencing some unhappiness. You have the Page of Wands crossing it, though. So that's communication. It's definitely interest. Let's see what's happened here in the past. Four of Wands. Somebody cast an illusion about a relationship. It could have been a relationship or something that was very stable, a foundation perhaps of some sort. And now you're unsure about this. Yeah, it's like someone was casting illusions here in the past. Let me see why all this is happening. Tell me why all this is happening. Why is it? Thank you. The Five of Wands, there's conflict here. Yeah, there's definitely conflict here. That's why all this is happening. Show me what's on Scorpio's mind. Queen of Swords reversed. So you're thinking about cutting someone out or cutting a situation out, perhaps. It's a cold energy, though. Let me see what's happening in October for Scorpio. The Ten of Cups. Okay, well, that's good. That's emotional contentment. That's full emotional contentment. It's family. It's a great card. So let's see how you're showing up. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. So you're ending something here. You're cutting something out. Somebody who was casting illusions, they were not perhaps as they appeared to be. This person might be like very manipulative, or there's like an emotional distance between the two of you that you can't quite cross. I do feel like you're not happy with this person. So I also feel like you might be having some sort of a spark with somebody else. And it's causing all this conflict for you. Let me see the energy coming towards Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right, so as the energy coming towards you is somebody that is in stuck energy. Things aren't moving the way they thought it was going to. And can also be waiting for that wheel to turn in their favor. Now, Spirit's advice, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying to proceed cautiously, but stably. Okay, because remember, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that crosses the finish line, but they move very slowly. Okay, let's see how the end of the month is for Scorpio. Show me the end of October for Scorpio. Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, that's it can be an energy of not knowing about something that you might get some information about. It can also indicate kind of cutting somebody out, no longer speaking to somebody. So bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. It's great for underlying energy because it shows stability. It shows hard work and reaping the benefits of that hard work. It also shows, you know, that it's a card of commitment. So this could be somebody that's coming into your life too. You may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, or they could have that prominently in their chart. But it's really a card of stability, hard work, and reaping the benefits of that hard work. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Sun in reverse? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles reversed. You could have been in, or could currently even be in a connection where there's like a codependent energy. If so, I feel like it would have been fostered by somebody here. It would have, there's illusions that have been set up here. For some of you, there's a loss that you're experiencing. It could be financial, or it could be with regard to connection. I do feel like it's a concern, it's a worry. Why is the Page of Wands here? Yeah, so you've been unhappy. Yeah, you've been unhappy. That's fixing to change, because here we have the Ten of Cups that's in your current present energy, but coming in October is the Ten of Cups reversed. So that's changing for you. And it's changing because of a flirtation or a spark of interest. Let's see why this Four of Wands is here. Ah, yeah, it's a painful situation. Somebody could be involved in third-party energy, but this is a painful situation. And I do feel like it's painful because there's some codependency in there. You're unhappy in this connection. And I do feel like, you know, somebody is not as they appeared to be. So let's see why the Five of Wands is here. And I do feel like whoever that person is now has competition, because there's a spark here. And I do believe that you have most likely already found that interest. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, that's another person coming into the energy. So there's conflict, there's competition here. Now, it could also be that the person that you have been either married or in a long-term connection with, that this person has brought in this competition and a third party. I do feel that if that's the case, that's why all this is happening. So I can definitely see that you're unhappy in the situation. There's a lot of unhappiness here. And it does look like finances could be affecting your ability to make moves in this. It also looks like there's some codependent energy, but there's this spark that is showing up. And I do feel like that is going to really change things. So let me see what's on your mind. You have the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, your emotions are definitely pulled back. You do feel like somebody has been manipulating you. And I do feel that you have totally lost that loving feeling here. You're considering cutting someone out, or you have cut someone out. But there's a lack of emotion in that situation. So let's look at October, because I see things changing for you. Show me October for Scorpio. Oh, I see. You're dealing with somebody, it looks like that's very controlling. But let me continue pulling. Show me October for Scorpio. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords reversed, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups reversed, the Lovers, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot, the Strength card, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit reversed. Okay. All right. So it looks like an eventful month. All right. So what I can tell you is right now it looks like you're emotionally very discontent. You're unhappy in a situation. Spirit is telling you that that's going to be changing in the month of October. And I do feel like in the first week, you're trying to figure out how to deal with somebody who may have presented themselves as being this Emperor energy, but this person is actually most likely a karmic. I do see you dealing with somebody who is very controlling, possibly unfaithful. And there's a sense of wanting to free yourself from this commitment. You are currently, it looks like, in a commitment with this person, but you're looking at options. You're looking at ways of freeing yourself from this person. I am seeing that going into the second week, you really have kind of pulled back. I'm still seeing you in this commitment. You may be receiving advice from somebody that you deeply respect, but I see you really kind of holding back feelings. It's like you don't have the emotions for this person that you did at one time. And I do see by the middle of the month, you have a choice here. You'll have a choice. Now, it could be a big decision in love, or it could be a choice between two. So take it as it resonates for you. I feel like for a lot of you, it's a choice between two, because somebody here in the middle of all this discontent, possibly third-party situations, somebody has sparked your interest. For some of you, you may have brought in a third party. Or you know, I'm seeing that, but I don't feel like that's for many of you. But you will have a choice by the middle of the month between two, for a lot of you, or just a very large decision to make about this commitment. And this is a commitment that you no longer feel emotional about. Your feelings have changed. In the third week, I see you kind of pulling back, trying to heal your energy, not really communicating, really worried, trying to figure things out, basically. And this is going to block any kind of, it's going to block any kind of offers, and it's going to block any kind of forward movement. I do feel that you want a sudden change, but that's not happening. And so your energy is kind of pulled back. You're trying to heal. You're trying to figure out, what decision do I make? You definitely have pulled back. There's a lack of communication with this person that you're currently in a connection with. And I do feel like you kind of are losing sleep trying to decide what you need to do with regard to, you know, this decision you have to make. But you're not really talking about it. And I do feel like this is what's holding things up. Now, in the fourth week, I do see there's something to do with an offer here that you're not accepting. You're actually moving away from an offer. So I don't know what's happening with that, but there's an offer here with the Page of Pentacles reversed. It can also indicate that you really just don't know what to do. And I do see a lot of soul searching in your energy here. I see you making moves, though, in that final week of October. In the fourth week, there's forward movement that's going to occur. It's actually going to be very successful. I do see you really working on yourself. I see you kind of tackling all these issues. It's like in the first 3 weeks, you're building up to this. You're thinking about it. You're trying to figure out what it is that you need to do, but you're kind of blocking any forward movement because you don't really know what to do, and there could be some fear involved as well. But in the fourth week, I see forward movement. I see you tackling all of these issues, and you're actually moving in another direction. You come out of hermit mode. So it's the answers that you find, the answers that you've been looking for. At the beginning of the month, you kind of come to terms with some things. You decide to move in another direction. I see you coming through as, you know, being successful and being very strong in the situation. And I see that with the Hermit here, there's communication. You're moving in a whole new direction by the end of the month. And this is why you're going to get the emotional contentment. Now, let's look at your energy and see how you're showing up. Spirit, how is Scorpio showing up in this connection or this reading? How is Scorpio showing up in this reading? All right. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. We have the Star card in the reverse. Temperance reversed. And there's that Ace of Wands. So you're showing up in the reading as feeling a great amount of loss. There's a sense of powerlessness here. There's a sense of needing to heal something. There's imbalance. There's definitely a need to heal. And I do feel that you're feeling really unbalanced throughout most of the month. And it has to do with ending something, freeing yourself and ending something here. There could be financial worries. You know, you could have people telling you that you don't need to do that. This is the wrong thing to do. So it's going to lend to a sense of powerlessness, a feeling of loss, and, you know, a lot of need to heal in order to bring balance back into your life. Now, the great news is, again, I'm seeing at the end of the month, you have this Ace of Wands. So you're moving towards something that started out here as a Page of Wands, a small flirtation, a small interest, and it's moving into a passionate new beginning by the end of the month. But you're kind of having to process this through most of the month. All right, so let me see the energy coming towards you, Scorpio. Show me the energy coming towards Scorpio. All right, so you have the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with another water sign, another Scorpio like yourself, or a Pisces or a Cancer. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this is somebody who is checking to see, will Scorpio move forward? Can we turn this into in our favor? You know, this is person that's stuck in energy watching you. They're literally watching you. What is Scorpio going to do? You know, they have feelings for you, but this is somebody who is feeling that they can't move things in a positive direction right now. And they're looking to you in order to be able to do that. I do feel like this is this new person that's in your energy. So let me see what Spirit's advice is. Now keep in mind, I am not telling you guys to do anything. I don't want anybody to go on here and be pissed off with me. I'm just reading the cards, okay? So I wouldn't presume to know what anybody should or shouldn't do. So don't make your decisions in life based upon a tarot card reading, or for that matter, even what somebody tells you, because it's your life and you have to live with the decisions. All right, so we have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Coins in the reverse. We have the Two of Coins, and we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So Spirit is saying that you need to be moving forward in your life. There's a need to move forward. There is love here, but you're very focused on the past right now, and that you need to be able to let go, weigh up the pros and cons of the situation so that you can find your balance, but move forward regardless, because you're sitting in a lot of worry and concern. Spirit is also saying that, you know, whatever you lose, you will receive equal or greater value of. But you do need to get out of the stuck energy and begin to move forward. So let's look at your outcome. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. And incidentally, the Page of Swords in the upright is showing up in this person's energy. The one that's coming towards you. Why is the Page of Swords in the reverse? All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the Hangman. So this is telling me that by the end of the month, that you may be kind of staying in that stuck energy a little bit. So I'm seeing shifts happening, but I feel like it's going to happen more towards November versus October. I see you coming out of the energy and making some forward progress, moving very slowly, but making some forward progress at the end of October. But I see the beginning of November more likely for this Ace of Wands, this new beginning. The lack of movement, the stuck energy, is related to not knowing what to do. It's that same energy that I saw here. not really knowing what to do, and it's causing you to kind of be in this waiting energy with the Hangman. There's a sense of waiting. There's a sense of not moving forward. It's almost like you're afraid to make a mistake. With the King of Swords here in reverse, you're dealing with somebody, though, that, you know, is angry. So I do feel like the person that you're currently in a connection with, this person may be a karmic energy, because you have the Queen and the King of Swords both in the reverse. And I do feel like this person, there's been some dishonesty, whether it was on your side or their side. There's some dishonesty here, but I'm also seeing that this person is angry. So it looks as if you're keeping things in a static situation because you're afraid of making a mistake. You're not sure what to do. But this person is perceiving that, and it's making them upset. It's making them rather angry. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and it does tell me that, you know, you are working on resolving these problems. And I do feel like you might feel a little hopeless at times. There's some, you know, some energy here that you're going to have to address with regard to that. But this does indicate that you are working these problems through. So, you know, take Spirit's advice here, Scorpio, and even if it's slow movement, you know, move forward. If we all did that, I mean, if we all improved ourselves by 1% a day, I mean, look at the difference. In 100 days, we'd be a totally different person. So let me pull an oracle card for you. You can't let fear of the unknown hold you back from making positive movements in your life. Now, I don't think you need to rush into stuff, but you want positive movement, even if it's small. All right, so we have talisman. All right, it is the number 49. That condenses down to a 4. And it is in the reverse, so you may have grave concerns about stability. Finances could be affecting this. So let me read this for you. Now, in this particular deck, we do read reversals. So I'm going to read it in the reverse. Talisman. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. A reverse talisman card warns that you must be aware of the repetitive patterns in your life. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them reminders of what you don't want to experience again. Yet here you are, faced with an important choice. You can move forward cautiously, or you can look for another path that will take you in a new direction. Consider this. If you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around it this time? If you know where the hole lies, treasure that wisdom. Although the universe is unlimited, every individual path has some limitations. Accepting that not all avenues are available to you at this time is a powerful realization. That said, you don't have to retrace your footsteps either. No matter what, you're on this path to gain greater wisdom, regardless of the choice you make. This is the time to ask others who have been here before for advice and assistance. Their wisdom will awaken your own. Wow. So that's very relevant to what we've been talking about. So, you know, guys, make sure that you're not retracing your steps, afraid of the unknown. All right. Either way, good luck with this. I hope that you have benefited from this. If you have resonated in any way, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your weekly readings, namaste.